Hey everybody, so Sushi here and welcome back to my channel. Tonight, or well, today I should say, I'm so used to recording at night, sorry about that. But today we're going to be playing Love Sam, which I actually found out that it is a horror game. So it's just a cool little horror game I bought. The Steam summer sale's going on, so I kind of went, a little crazier than I should have with buying some games, but it gives me good content to give to you guys. So, as I said, horror game. I don't know much about it other than that. I think it's a lot of click, play, storyline stuff. I don't know. Let's find out together. Alright, so it's pretty dark in here. What's this do? Oh, that turns on the hallway. Oh, look at the little heart on the wall. Oh, it's like a little studio apartment. You can interact with the stuff. Okay, cool. Cheese and a bowl. That's about what my refrigerator looks like. Not really. I do have food in my refrigerator. I can remember times when my refrigerator looked like that. Throw some ramen noodles on the stove, boil them up, put some Parmesan cheese on top of them. It's a bomb. It looks like, why would you put just nasty towels in a drawer? Who does that? So that looks like all dirty laundry. That bothers me for some reason. Nothing in there. Nothing in... That one's locked. Alright, so I need a key. Alright, so... Let's sit down. My dirty little secrets. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Read on to move on. How do I read on? There's my cell phone. Let's put the pencil down. My cell phone is not charged. Okay, well. Okay, we're gonna get up from there. So there's no way of opening that right now, is there? I thought I just saw the cursor change. Oh, there is. Ha! Just kidding. Alright. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now it seems to be good. Time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't figure out about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic. Knowing Brian Calmer, as much as I did, is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. It's always good to put your stuff down in a diary. It helps a lot. 3 years. No, 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left the Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep me going. I wonder if it's the same for him too. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain, so no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I just giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Will he remember me? Ooh, I made a little Ouija board. Alright, that's a little creepy. Yes. Am I a ghost? I want to be a ghost. Oh, that's all I could do. Okay. Okay, alright, so I guess we're gonna close this up. Or not, we're just gonna leave it open, because that's a nice thing to do. I can't move. Oh, I had to actually stand up. Alright, so we're in a bathroom. Don't let anything pop out from behind this curtain. I am not ready for all of that yet. Can't open the curtain. Can't do any of that. It looks like there's nothing I can do in this medicine cabinet. There is something. It's empty! I think I'm a ghost. I feel like I'm a ghost. Why else would I write on the Ouija board? Alright, we're gonna leave. Ah! Oh. So there's barely anything in here except dirty clothes. And I can't get out. Pretty snazzy. Is this a puzzle game as well? Guess that's also a possibility. I feel like there's something I should be able to click on in here. If I were a key, where would I be? Why is the clock ticking so loud in my ear now? I don't know what's happening. I get so frustrated with these things. Not there yet. My temperament's been pretty terrible lately to sit here and try to do a puzzle game and not suck completely at it. Oh, I can open their... Great! That did great things for me. Put away your goddamn dishes. I'm terrible at washing dishes right away. I let them stack up the sink for a while, so I can't say anything, but I usually don't just leave them sitting around either. There has to be something with this. Because why else... I don't... Oh, that's why I got ticking so loud. You shouldn't draw on the walls. There has to be something else, everybody. There's papers on over there. Phone is dead. I don't see a charger in sight. What am I missing? Well, that... Oh, I can't see up there. Because it automatically closes on me. Alright, well, that's not helpful in the least. Open these ones too. Is there anything in here I can use? No. I just want to get out. Can't look out the people. There's nothing in here. So my game crashed in between. It froze. So I restarted it and I sat back down at the desk after wandering the room a little bit. Because I realized that this diary is actually pretty thick and there's probably more in the diary than I originally thought. That's not the last, the Ouija board is not the last page. So let's find out more. Yep, you can, okay, there we go. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't just have the most perfect relationship, but he won't dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him, enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. We used to be my favorite place naturally because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two good things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world. Brian Calmer. I do love diners. Those are my favorite places to eat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I'd be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out after that with some occasional... Okay. Some occasional visits to Colton Hill. They had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Oh, that's creepy. Hello? Hello? That's how I feel when I get unknown calls too. They never say anything, and then if you call back, it's like doo doo doo. The caller you were trying to reach is unavailable. It's like they called me 20 seconds ago. I call him 1,000 times and more just to hear him say hello. I enjoy just feeling his presence on the other side. I even enjoyed imagining him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. Hey, hi. Ooh, I wish I could sneak into people's minds. What the hell? We need to stop these shenanigans. I can't close it. Yes, I can. Alright, that scared me a little bit. Oh, it's gonna be one of these kinds of games. I don't know if I'm gonna like the... What the hell? August 21st, 2006. That is a debut outfit. I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school year years were probably over. First day of a new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems like the queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence, but looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. Aww. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids are already looking at me like I'm candy handed out by a stranger. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I can figure they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room, more than an attempt to socialize with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillybillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help these things together in a chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh, shoot, I almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Well, that's sad. That's a really crappy way to start at a new place. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look behind their eyes just by staring. If I had the power, I would. Never stop looking through B's window. Weird. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Okay. Yeah, life at Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. Oh, did he die? He used to struggle with Miss Leslie's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Leslie always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desires. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Knock, knock. It's against my better judgment to go do this. Please don't jump scare me. There's nothing out here. Oh, this game's gonna stress me out, you guys. There's another paper. No, I did not want to stand up. You sit down. August 22nd. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about somebody already, but how could I resist? Every time I get into Stacy's view, it triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stops talking about somebody else. I know people like that when I'm not even in high school. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wainwright. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Oh. Oh. Hey. Alright. Other Wainwright kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob, but B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everybody liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I don't like the teeth. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. But, on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. I have a feeling Sam's kind of a creep, maybe? I mean, she has a runaway thing and she got sent someplace, so... Oh god, it's coming closer in the book. Is it coming closer to me? Something's gonna... I'm not ready for this. The clock got louder. Ah, no. No. Where's the stupid light? Where's the stupid light? Where's the stupid light? Oh. 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 None of my lights work. This is the worst diary ever. Do I have to do something before I can read more? So I can't... Oh, there's another paper. August 26th, my first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name of itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and just take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just going to leave those POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters at Wainwright will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of their power of public transportation to get to the more crowded parts of town. It does feel good. It feels too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everybody I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded of how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later, Sam. Sam makes me a bit nervous. Alright, I can't open the I can open the bathroom door. No, I can't. Alright, so... What am I supposed to do now? Oh. I'm waiting for there to like be dead bodies or something now everywhere. Turn on all the lighting things. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, that's... I don't even know where I'm going any... Ah, what are you? Okay, that's just a light. I thought that was a face. Whew. Alright. Everything's good. We're good. So she's talking about pictures. Oh, you know who would put dirty clothes away? Somebody that killed somebody. I have no reflection. Please no jump scares, please no jump scares, please no jump scares. I don't notice anything different. Alright. Let's sit down. Okay, now we can read the diary. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for star player. Good for B. B was the best quarterback Wainwright could ask for. I don't know why I keep getting tripped up on that freaking word. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Hormones. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. There's never a good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. Those are two conflicting messages. As soon as B gave me that, hey, all those headaches were washed away, it used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey, hi. Okay. Okay. So those are all the things that I did before. Those are just those. Can I turn on the lights now? I'm waiting for something to change, so that's the reason why I keep going back and doing the same things over again. Do I go and answer the door? Nope. I don't do none of that. Listen, I just want my light fixed. Can I call me? Ah. The light went out. Still just spray on butter or Parmesan cheese in a bowl in here. No dead bodies. A creepy ass light. Oh, am I supposed to draw something? No? Okay. Now can I draw something? No? I don't know. I have to do something within these 2 pages. But the only thing I can think of really doing is drawing. It's not letting me do that. Nope. No bueno on that front. Alright. Well, I'm gonna cut it off here because I'm gonna end up getting a little bit frustrated. I think I'm past the time. So I'm gonna pick this back up. I'm gonna do some Wandersong for the next video after this one. As I said, I'm gonna kind of put that in pieces just because it's such long gameplay. This should only be anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half, so I should be able to get like 3 videos out of it. But as you guys see, it takes me forever to figure things out. Probably a lot of people are sitting there like, do this, I know what to do, go over there, no, go over there, and I'm just like, no. So welcome to the frustration of being me. So anyways, you guys, thank you guys for all for watching. I can't talk today, and I will see you next time. Bye.